game time, pack opening. Uh, so this was in the box. It was cool. I like it. And then there's the other side. It's also cool. I like it. I opened up 3 packs. I recorded it. I'll probably make that into like a short or something, just to be smart. I don't stream often, so this is a fun one for me to stream. I should stream more often. Note to self, stream more often. I have 57 followers. Peak. A delightful crab. That was a delightful crab. What? Did not. Wow. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Straight out of the wow. Huh. Ah. I don't know. That checks out. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy. Jesse, how long have you been gay? It's strange. It's supposed to be. Is it not showing my? Hold up. That's sure. Yeah. In case you didn't know, my street. That was. I would probably. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. There's no graphic and violent fiction that I'm aware of. All right, cards. Magic cards. You probably know nothing about them, but that's fine. That's okay. At least I know you two know nothing about them. I wonder if I can get three viewers, three space space viewers. You don't need to know anything about magic cards to know that this is a horrible way to open them. Nope. There we go. Horrible way to open them. First off, pretty art card. Pretty art card. Pretty art card. Art card pretty. I appreciate the art card. I'm actually going to. I know I'm watching my stream. I'm going to also listen to my stream. I want to make sure that I'm being heard. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's also not right. Oh, there it is. I'm a little slow today. Um, jam. Oh, a swamp. I do like my swamps. I tend to Skywarden. Okay, all it does is pop open eggs whenever it deals combat damage. That's cool, I guess. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Um, okay, I can be heard. It's good to know. No, shut up, me. Defender, as long as da 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 da, it can attack as though it didn't have defender. So it's just a 4/3 blocker until it gets some. Okay. Knight of the New Coalition. just makes it 2-2. Oh, you guys can't actually see the cards. That was the last card I pulled. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. War Historian. As indestructible as long as it attacked a battle this turn. Oh, for finally an uncommon. Gift of Completion. Huh. Then we got Completed Huntmaster, yada yada. Sacrifice another creature or artifact, incubate 3. Transform this artifact, transforms into a 0/0 Phyrexian artifact creature. Oh, on it. This is an uncommon. It's a 2/2, and then it becomes a 3/4 with flying and haste. Not too much cool about that. Invasion of Zendikar. It's an uncommon as a siege. Enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. When Invasion of Zendikar enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tab, then shuffle. Shoot. Dang it! I dropped it. Becomes Awakened Skyclave, Elemental, Vigilance Haste. As long as Awakened Skyclave is on the battlefield, it's a land in addition to its other types. Add 1 mana of any color. This is also an uncommon. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until end of turn. Hmm. It's red-white, so I have a couple of decks that could go in. This is Invasion of... Oh, it's a rare! It's a rare! We got a rare, guys! Rare! Invasion of Fiora. As a siege enters, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. When Invasion of Fiora enters the battlefield, choose one or both. Destroy all legendary creatures, destroy all non-legendary creatures. So, kind of cool. And then when it's on the backside, it's Menace and Death Touch. Whenever Marchesa Resolute Monarch attacks, remove all counters from up to 1 target permanent. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you haven't been dealt combat damage since your last turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. That is actually kind of badass as fuck. I like that. That's cool. Nihil Spellbomb. Sacrifice Nihil Spellbomb. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. When Nihil Spellbomb is put into the graveyard from battlefield, you may pay 1 black mana if you do draw a card. Oh shit. And then this is it's an uncommon, but it's a foil and it's cool. Um Renata's power is equal to your devotion to green. Each green in the mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion towards green. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I can feel like I feel like I'm losing you all. So it's time to stabby another pack. I hope that's the retention I need. Oh, pretty art card. I'm gonna set that over there. What is it with my fingernail? It just feels all weird. Hold up. We're gonna take a fingernail break. There you go. Fingernail fix, hopefully. Swamp. That's a boring swamp. Get that swamp out of here. Why the swap is so much cooler. Alright. Tim Timberland Ancient, common. Reach, trample, forest, cycling. It's a 6/5 for 6 mana. Alright. Well, whatever. Realmbreaker's Grasp. Enchant artifact or creature. Enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. But man, Stormclaw Rager. Orc Warrior. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a +1/+1 counter on Stormclaw Ranger and draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Scrappy Bruiser. Whenever Scrappy Bruiser attacks, up to one target attacking creature gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. Okay, now I see why they did that. We have Skyclave Aerialist. It's flying. It can be transformed into Skyclave Invader. Whenever this creature transforms into Skyclave Invader, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put the card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. And this is a legendary creature. It's an uncommon. As see, when Invasion of Olgratha enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any other target, and you gain 3 life. On the back, it's a Grandmother Ravisen Gear. Flying whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Grandmother Ravisen Gear, and you gain 1 life. Fairgrounds Trumpeter. At the beginning of each end step, if a +1/+1 counter was put on a permanent under your control, this turn put a +1/+1 counter on Fairgrounds Trumpeter. It's kind of cool. Well, that's kind of cool. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 can't be blocked. 1 or less can't be blocked. Oh! Oh! Was not expecting to pull that today. Um, so funny thing. Where is it? There it is. I have a similar copy of this card. Where is it? My copy's a little bit different. A little bit different. I really like Furha. She's a cool card in my opinion. Um, here's my copy that I have. Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? Okay, wait, hold up. Ain't it pretty? Yeah, that's way too bright. Turn that off. So there's Furha. Furha, Judge of Valor. Might be Fursha. I really don't know. Don't ask me to pronounce magic cards. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into the graveyard. Really cool card. Hoarding Broodlord. Convoke flying when Hoarding Broodlord enters the battlefield. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. As long as that card remains exiled, you may play it. Spells you cast from exile have Convoke. For a 8 mana 7/6. Also a rare. Also a rare. I'd like to point that out. That is a rare. Corrupted Conviction. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. It's kind of cool. And then last card of the pack, last card of the pack. It's to make sure that your cards aren't showing because there's a lot of double cards in these packs and stuff. Knifey time, knifey time. Sure. Was not the way I expected that to go, but sure. Anyways, art card, very nice art card. Set that aside. Um, Chow. Swift water cliffs. I will take the land. Flitting gorilla. Right? Flying when flitting gorilla and dies. Each player mills 2 cards. Then you may exile flitting gorilla. When you do, put target creature or battle card from your graveyard on top of your library. Very nice. That's a common. Consuming Aetherborn Vampire, backup 1, lifelink. Backup is when this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following ability until end of turn. Iridescent Blade Master gets +2/+2 until end of turn. For 4 mana. It's an elf warrior. I mean, another elf for my elf deck, I guess, until I get better elves. Elvesies. Zer Zerix Strobe Knight? Zerixie? Flying Vigilance, create a 2/2 white blue knight creature token with Vigilance. Activate only if you've cast 2 or more spells this turn. Might have pulled one of those already. Surge of Salvation. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage that black and or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. My cards are just falling. I don't know why. They really don't seem to want to stay. Those bastards. Alright. Tandem Takedown. The 2 target creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. They each deal damage equal to their power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Is this another one of the? Yeah, it's another one of the Nezumi Freewheelers. Menace: when Nezumi Freewheeler enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards. Um, oh yeah, for 6 mana, you can transform it into this. It has Menace. When this creature transforms into Hideous Flesh Wheeler, put target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Actually, I have Holy Frazzle Cannon. Yeah, this is the Invasion of New Capenna. I actually have this card. It was in my Cleric deck at one point. When Invasion of New Capenna enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice an artifact or creature. When you do, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Holy Frazzle Cannon. When equipped, when equipped creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Equip 1. The Fangbearer. Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 Poison Coward. That's kind of cool. Kranos Reborn. Reach with 7 mana, transform it into a 6/6. What does a 6/6 do? Reach and lifelink. Whenever Polycranus, Engine of Ruin, or another non-token Hydra you control dies, create a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra token with reach and a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with lifelink. Kinda cool, kinda cool. Swordsworn Cavalier. Swordsworn Cavalier has first strike and as long as another knight entered the battlefield under your control this turn. So kind of lame. And then we have a incubator. Shoot, dang. Yeah, follow. speak. I know just what you're saying. Ooh, pretty art card. Oh no. Stop that. Uh, where's where, no. There we go. Stopped it in its tracks. Hit hearing my own voice. Bloodfell Caves. And enters battlefield tapped. When it enters, I gain 1 life. Alright, cool. Thanks. Always can always use the lands. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well that's not really that cool. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Scry 1. Mm. Yeah, some of these cards are kind of being a letdown. Some of them are kind of cool. Haste. Another creature gains haste until end of turn. I could kind of see where that would like be beneficial. Tangled Skyline. When Tangled Skyline enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life and incubate 5. Phyrexians you control have reach. Ooh. Again, I really like for these cards to not slide around everywhere. Corruption of Tawashi. When Corruption of Tawashi enters the battlefield, incubate 4. Whenever a permanent you control transforms, or a permanent enters the battlefield under your control transformed, you may draw a card. Do this only once for each turn. Phyrexian Awakening. Phyrexian Awakening enters the battlefield, incubate 4. Phyrexians you control have vigilance. Alright, doesn't do anything on the backside. When Glistening Goremonger dies, each player sacrifices an artifact or a creature. Okay. Invasion of... I swear to goodness. Invasion of Asgol. As a siege, choose an opponent to protect it. When Invasion of Asgol enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. I'm starting to realize I never changed the the thing the thingamajigs, the tags on this, so it probably still says yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's fine. Ah, fuck! Try not to rage. Mm. Swear to goodness, if those cards slide off themselves one more time, I will just crash the fuck out. Yo, let's go! I got a Mythic Jin-Gitaxias. Flash, at the beginning of your end step, draw 7 cards. Each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 7. I pulled the Jin Gitaxias. I pulled a Jin Gitaxias. And it's the cool art too. Oh, no, is that another mythic right back to back is insane. Monastery Mentor prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white creature token with prowess. That's actually really cool. And then the last one is a foil uncommon. Good pack, good pack. Whenever another knight enters the battlefield under your control, Zalhelfarin Lancer gets +1/+1 and gains vigilance until end of turn. Oh yeah, and then we also got the incubator token. Good shit, good shit. That was very happy, very happy. Oh shit, we got 5 viewers. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that many viewers on my channel. All right, time to Earn my. I'm not gonna. Don't ask. Don't ask about. Oh, well, damn. I had. But I'm going to fix those tags. Hold up. Hold, please. Because I definitely. There we go. That was bothering me. This isn't an art card. No, it's a Teferi's talent. You may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control on any player's turn anytime you can cast an instant. Ooh, emblem. Emblem. Oh, I'm looking at this upside down. Art card. I wonder, I was like, that's not an art card. Another Bloodfell Caves. But that one's a foil. And I'm down to Tiviers. Man, I got way too excited. Phyrexian Construct, reach, put target artifact, or target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. I mean, that's not half bad. There's definitely stuff I would run instead, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got pulled this one yesterday. That's cool. Halo Forger. When Halo Forger enters the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value X from a graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Dang. Omen Hawker, and a colorless and a blue. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Glistening Deluge. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Creatures that are white or green get an additional -2/-2 until end of turn. Hi, Sunblessed Guardian. Yeah, yeah. I have this card. I bought that card. I specifically bought that card. And then didn't know I couldn't put it in my deck because my deck is white green, not white black, and that's a white red card. Um, Fender, Captive Weird. Transform it becomes a 3/3. Completed Conjurer. When this creature transforms into a into completed Conjurer, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. It's kind of cool. Invasion of Belanon. When Invasion of Belanon enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token with vigilance. Creatures you control get +1/+1. It's kind of, I don't know if that'd be worth it. But I guess you get a knight and what's it? Uncommon, sweet. Double strike creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Pride of Femerith. I mean, it's not super crazy or anything. Shoot, dang! What is this? Oh, this is kind of cool. Avire, Widow of the Realm, legendary creature, Elf Noble, sacrifice another creature or artifact. Uh, Ayara, Widow of the Realm deals X damage to target opponent or battle. Gain X life, where X is the sacrificed permanent's mana value. Transform it, it becomes a 4/4 instead. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return up to one target or artifact creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning of your next end step. Oh, it's a rare too. That's actually really cool. And then we have another Knight of the New Coalition. Cool. Okay, well, I'm starting to wonder if I'm just cutting the wrong way, because it's giving me way more resistance. I'm starting to think it's that flap. Ooh, that's cool. I got a signed art card. Alright, let's throw that with the other art cards. And flip. Alright, it's a land. It's a basic land. And flip again. Goblin Rogue. Backup and first strike. Gives basically another, you can give another goblin first strike, or you can just put a +1/+1 counter on it. Aerial boost, convoke, target creature gets +2/+2 of flying until end of turn. Hmm. Backup and flying. Say 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Ugh. Dwarf Pilot. When this creature becomes tapped, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card with backup. Not horrible. Yep, another Zahalfarin Lancer. Marshal of Zelfir. Other knights you control get +1/+1. For a white and a blue, tap another target creature. It's an uncommon. Not horrible. Aetherborn Agent, Death Touch. You can transform it. It becomes a 3/3. Death Touch whenever Gitaxian Mind Stinger deals combat damage to a player or battle, draw a card. I remember this, yeah. Invasion of Mercadia. When Invasion of Mercadia enters the battlefield, choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. When it's defeated, exile it, then cast it transformed. When Invasion of Mercadia enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Oh, that is horrible. There we go. Trying to figure out like the perfect angle for y'all to see these cards. Whenever Ravagon Nimble Pilferer deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, then exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, you may cast that card. Dash. You may cast this card for its dash cost. If you do, it gains haste and is returned from the battlefield to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. That's kind of funny. I think that's supposed to be in the Iron Man deck? Question mark? Hid- Hidetsugu and Kairi? Ogre, Demon, Dragon, Legendary Creature. Flying. Hidegetsu, when Hidetsugu and Kairi enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards and then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. When Hidetsugu and Kairi dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. If it's an instant or sorcery card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. It's kind of cool. That was also a rare. That was 2 rares back to back, wasn't it? No, that was a mythic and a rare back to back. And then another Consuming Aetherborn and another Phyrexian token. Nope, nope, just having difficulties. The, what the heck am I doing? Holy. Yeah, no, that's horrible. Yep, yep, just oh, okay, that was horrible. Art card. It's a pretty art card. Upside down. I mean, I guess that was right side up for you guys. It's a mountain. Thrashing frontliner, trample whenever thrashing frontliner attacks. A battle, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Shoot. Protocol Knight. When Protocol Knight enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on that creature if you control another knight. Might build a knight deck. Probably be white-blue. Bird Knight. Yep, checks out. When Preening Champion enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 blue and red elemental creature token. Norn's Inquisitor. When Norn's Inquisitor enters the battlefield, incubate 2. Create an incubator token, yada yada. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a Phyrexian, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh, so that's just good for Phyrexian decks. Elvish Vat Keeper. When Elvish Vat Keeper enters the battlefield, incubate 2. Transform this transform this artifact. Yeah. Transform target artifact. Transform target incubator token you control. Double the number of 1/1 counters on it. Would put that in my elf deck if my elf deck wasn't mono green. Human Rogue, Death Touch, Transform Aether Blade. Okay, yeah. And then this is the, yeah. We pulled that one earlier. What is this? Oh, it's Invasion of Vryn. As the siege enters, yada yada. When Invasion of Vryn enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. That's actually not half bad. Sacrifice Overloaded Mage Ring, copy target spell you control. Kind of cool. Okay, oof, that was a big card. It's another rare. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains a sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. And then for 9 mana, create 5 tokens that are copies of another target creature you control. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. Shoot. Oh, look, it's an elf card. Um, I can't use that. Whenever Ayara, oh hey, it's Ayara again. Ayara, first of the Lochthwain, where another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. That's probably going in the Omnath deck. Errant and Giada, Human Angel, Flash, Flying. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast spells with Flash or Flying from the top of your library. Okay, kind of cool. Converter Beast, Phyrexian Beast. When Converter Beast enters the battlefield, incubate 5. Cool. And then just another Phyrexian token. We're blowing through this deck, guys. We're blowing through. Maybe I'm not sticking my knife in far enough. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, well, hold on. Yep, there we go. Yep, that was not much better. Another signed art card. That's actually kind of cool. Um, Jungle Hollow. It's a black green land. Um, Searing Barb. Searing Barb deals 2 damage to any target. If it's a creature, it can't block this turn. Incubate 1. Exile up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Draw a card. Furtive Analyst. Vigilance. 2 tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Alright. You may scout backup when this creature dies, but its counters on a target creature you control. Alright, cool. Ravenous Sailback. When Ravenous Sailback enters the battlefield, choose one. Ravenous Sailback gains haste until end of turn. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'm looking for something like I'm looking for cards with like 3 mana symbols and their cost. 3 mana, 3 colored mana and their cost. Sandstalker Mullet. When Sandstalker Mullet enters the battlefield, if an opponent casts a blue and or black spell this turn, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may view a permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom from your library in a random order. Oh yeah, it's this. Bonded Herd Beast. It's a 4/5 for 5 mana. You can transform it for 5 mana. It becomes Plated Kin Beast. Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Invasion of Xerix. 4 mana. When Invasion of Xerix enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. Fuck, shit, damn. And then we're gonna go. The back is flying. Varix Paladin's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. It's kind of cool, actually. It was a what? Uncommon? Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Instant sorcery and dragon spells you control can't be countered. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, if Taigem or Ojutai Master attack this turn, that spell gains rebound. Exile the spell as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast that card from exile without paying its mana cost. Ooh, 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 that's actually really cool and just cool looking. Enchantment! City on Fire. Convoke. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. That'll I could put that in the Omnath deck. Final Flourish. Kicker. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature. You may sacrifice an artifact or a creature in addition to any other cost you as you cast the spell. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If the spell was kicked, that creature gets -6/-6 until end of turn instead. Yeah, fuck that creature. And then Artillerize. Instant, as an additional cost to cast uh, Artillerize, sacrifice an additional artifact or creature. Artillerize deals 5 damage to target creature or player. Stop that. I'm not gonna use a knife. It's because that was so much better. Come on, there we go. There we go. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you. Ah, fuck, man. That's exactly what I'll tell you. It's a planes. It's a full art planes. Full art planes. We all love full art planes, don't we? For those who know what the fuck that is. I need to bring back negate. I have a couple of those. That's kind of cool. What the fuck happened to her? That flavor text is kind of crazy. Target creature has base power and toughness 4/3 until end of turn. Draw a card. Cool. Expedition Lookout Defender. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Expedition Lookout can attack as though it didn't have Defender, and it can't be blocked. That's cool. Good for you, bro. Steal from Existence. Ward 3. When this enchantment becomes the target of a spell and ability or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays the 3. When Seal from Existence enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Seal from Existence leaves the battlefield. So it's basically like you have to pay 3 to get your shit back, motherfucker. Fuck you. I like that. Elspeth's Might. Elspeth's Might deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Fuck you, creature. I have this. Not Vold Hermit. Um, it's a 5, yeah, it becomes a 5/5 whenever it attacks. Up to one other target creature has base and power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn. Oh yeah, it's this card again. Yeah. There we go. Ooh! That is actually that's super cool. That's another companion I got, I guess. I don't have a whole lot of companions, but that's a really cool one. One of my favorite companions though is whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Jury Master of the Review. When Jury dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. It's basically for sacrifice sticks. When Progenitor enters the battlefield, incubate 3x times. Transform target incubator you control. That's a rare. That's kind of cool. That's just kind of badass as fuck. And then Sigiled Centennial. Yeah, cool, bro. Phyrexian Hydra. Oh shit! That's one of the tokens for the other thing I pulled earlier. That one that was like it becomes a 3/3 and a 3/3. One has reach, one has lifelink. 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 Man, I'm not pulling a lot of super good cards. Actually, I'll take that back. I'm pulling a lot of cool looking cards. I don't know how many. Oh, look, it's that card, that art card. You don't get to see it. Another full art planes. Actually, like that full art planes way more than the other ones. Etch Familiar. When Etch Familiar dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. I've seen Etch Familiar quite a lot. Alabaster Host Sanctifier. Lifelink. Phyrexian Cleric. Cool. Fuck shit, damn. Whenever you cast, it's Tiller of Flesh. Whenever you cast a spell that targets one or more permanents, incubate 2. Sculpted Perfection. When Sculpted Perfection enters the battlefield, incubate 2. Create an incubator token with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Transform. Yada yada. Phyrexians you control get +1/+1. It's a 2/2 transformer for 4. Becomes a 3/3 with when this creature transforms into Blight Sower Thallid or dies, create a 1/1 green Phyrexian Saproling creature token. This is an uncommon. When Invasion of Kylem enters the battlefield, up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 and gain Vigilance and Haste until end of turn. Damn it! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That's a no good. Alright, there we go. Valor's Reach Tag Team. Create two 3/2 red and white warrior tokens with whenever this creature and at least one other creature token attack, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Shooting, dropping cards and shit and things. Just another battle, yep. The Invasion of Maraganda. As a siege into okay, when Invasion of Maraganda enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature fights up to one target creature you don't control. Fuck that creature. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature gets +2/+2 and loses all abilities until end of turn. Shoot! Holy fuck, dude! Dropping cards left and right. Ooh, Artist Oracle of Half Truths. Menace when Artist Oracle of Half Truths enters the battlefield. This is rare, actually. Enters the battlefield. Target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and separates them into a face down and face up pile. Put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. That's a really cool card. Ooh, Dina Soul Steeper. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Sacrifice another creature. Dina Soul Steeper gets +X/+0, where until end of turn, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. Right? Archpriest of the Shadows. Dude, this is kind of hard. Backup 1. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it gains the following abilities until end of turn: Death Touch. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's a rare. Come on, come on. Floating Gorilla, we've seen that one, so I'm not even going to go over it. And Pia and... Ooh! That's another rare. Pia and Kirin Nalar, I'm guessing. When Pia and Kirin Nalar enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 colorless top tier artifact creature tokens of flying onto the battlefield. Sacrifice an artifact. Pia and Kirin Nalar deals 2 damage to a target creature or player. Alright. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna open up all these packs. We got so many packs to open up and things and doodads and I don't know, man. I'm tired. My brain no worky. There we go. Art card. Which one is this? I'm I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. Oh, this is Oracle of Half Truths. We actually pulled that card already. Wind Scarred Crag. Another dual land. I'll take that. And a pretty one at that. Temporal Cleansing. Convoke. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it into their library second from the top or bottom. Afar is Dispersal. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Return target creature to its owner's hand, surveil 2. Stasis Field, enchanted creature has base power and toughness, 0/2 has defender and loses all other abilities. Because, fuck you. Collective Nightmare. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this pays for one mana of that creature's color. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Lithomantic Barrage. The spell can't be countered, deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. It deals 5 damage instead if that target is white and or blue. I'm so EP, guys. I'm an EP guy. Okay, well, hold up. First off, we're putting that in there because I've seen that one already. Merciless Repurposing, exile target creature, incubate 3. This is Invasion of Kamigawa. Invasion of Kamigawa. When Invasion event Kamigawa enters the battlefield, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Fuck that. And then becomes Saboteurs. Flying whenever Rooftop Saboteurs deals combat damage to a player or battle, draw a card. Ooh, Renata called to the hunt. Renata's power is equal to your devotion of green. Each green in the mana cost of permanents you control counts towards your devotion to green. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That might be in my deck list for the elf deck. Shoot, dang, oh, whoa. Sunfall, exile all creatures. Incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way. It's a rare. It's a board wipe. I might. Grafted Butcher. When Grafted Butcher enters the battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace until end of turn. Other Phyrexians you control get +1/+1. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, return Grafted Butcher from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery for 4 mana. The card itself is 2 mana. And then it's another card for multi-sided cards. Do 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 do. Probably about halfway through this box. Okay, well, hold up. There we go. Yep. Art card. Cool. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Who is this? Baral, Chief of Compliance. He definitely looks like an Aetherborn. Oh, Full Art Mountain! That's actually badass as fuck. Wolverine Dinosaur. War Train Slasher. Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Whenever Trained Slasher attacks a battle, double its power until the end of turn. Its power is 4! Well, I guess it's going to be attacking a lot of battles. Crystal Carapace? Carapace. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has ward 2. Cycling. That's cool. That's cycling 2. Surge of Salvation. Tandem Takedown. Up to 2 target creatures you control each get +1/+0 until end of turn. They each deal damage equal to their power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. It's a 1/2 for 1 mana. Pay 5 to transform it against trample and becomes a 4/3. It is Takir Dune Shaper. We've already pulled this, so I'm just gonna move on. Liliana's Talent. I was actually That's rare. That's super cool. I actually really like this one because it says Enchant Planeswalker. Enchanted Planeswalker has -8. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Whenever a creature deals damage to enchanted planeswalker, destroy that creature. Love you, Lily. Vile Keeper of the Flame. At the beginning of combat on your turn, for each aura and equipment attached to Vile Keeper of the Flame, create a 3/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next instant. It's kind of a cool card. I want more cards with more mana cost in there. Okay. Yargle, Glutton of Urbog. It is a 5 mana card. It's a legendary creature, Frog Spirit, and it's a 9/3. That's all there is to it. It's a 9/3 for 5 mana. Oh, 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 no shot. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna just, hold up. So, there's some people that gotta know about this. Yo, let's go. Trample. When a Tali Primal Conqueror enters the battlefield, each player exiles a card from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. And then for 10 mana, transform a Tali, activate only as a sorcery. Trample Indestructible. When a Tali Primal Sickness deals combat damage to a player, they get that many damage counters. And so if it hits you, it is just an insta kill. Unless so you have to basically block it. You have to block it. That's so cool. I, dude, I freaking love Atali. Um, Bola Slinger, backup one. When this creature attacks, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls, and then just a night token. That's cool. Was not expecting, was not expecting at all Atali. I don't know why. I guess I didn't realize Atali was in this set or something, but that's cool. Oh, hey, look, it's cutting again. Ah, I cut my finger. No, I didn't. Got really close to it though. Is this an arena card? No. No, it's just an arena advertisement card. Alright, art card. It's pretty, ain't it? Pretty art card. Enjoy the art card, people. Whatever weirdo's watching my stream, quit being a weirdo and go do something else. Blossoming Sands! Eyes of Cataxius! Oculus Whelp! Phyrexian Dragon! Flying as long as you control a transformed permanent Oculus Whelp has. When Oculus Whelp dies, draw a card. Eyes of Cataxius is not a land. It also says incubate 3, draw a card. That's why I didn't read it at first. Um, Drag Recycler, Phyrexian Beast. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. For a tap. You tap it, it does that. Swordsworn Cavalier. We've already gone over that one before. Streetwise Negotiator, Cat Citizen Backup. 1. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Mutagen Connoisseur. Flying Vigilance Mutagen Connoisseur gets +1/+0 for each transformed permanent you control. Kinda cool. Ooh, I can already tell I'm gonna like this. Seraph of New Capenna, Angel Soldier, flying for 4 mana and for 4 generic mana and a black Phyrexian mana. Transform Seraph of New Capenna. Activate only as a sorcery. Then it becomes Seraph of New Phyrexia. Flying whenever Seraph of New Phyrexia attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, Seraph of New Phyrexia gets +2/+1 until end of turn. That is kind of cool. Oh, sweet! I got this back, that fucker. See, I had this card, Invasion of Amonkhet. And I gave this card to a friend of mine, and then he moved away. Well, he wasn't really a friend. He's kind of an asshole. When Invasion of Amonkhet enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. To mill 3 cards, a player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then it becomes a fuck. Then it becomes Lazotep Convert. You may have Lazotep Convert into the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to its other types. It was a really cool card. It's an uncommon. I really liked it, but my friend was running a zombie deck and he could have used it better. Shauna and Sisse's Legacy can't be the target of abilities your opponents control, and it gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. That might be in another friend of mine's deck list. Invasion of oh, this is a rare Invasion of Chaldeum. When Invasion of Chaldeum enters the battlefield, exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. Until the end of your next turn, you may play cards exiled this way. Or the end of your next turn. And then Pyre of the World Tree, discard a land card. Pyre of the World Tree deals 2 damage to any target. Whenever you discard a land card, exile the top card of your library, you may play that card this turn. That is kind of cool. That is a really cool card, actually. Reigning Champion, we've already been over that one, so we're going to put that aside. Stupid rando arena card. Oh, it's a mini game card. Cool art card. Bloodfell Caves again. Getting a lot of Bloodfell Caves. Final Flourish, Kicker, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. You may sacrifice an. No, 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 no. This target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature gets. Oh, we already did Final Flourish. Alabaster Host Intercessor. When Alabaster Host Intercessor enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Alabaster Host Intercessor leaves the battlefield, plane cycling 2. Tidal Terror. Creature Octopus. When Tidal Terror attacks, you may tap 2 other untapped creatures you control. If you do, Tidal Terror can be blocked this turn. Island Cycling. It's a 5/6 for. What I need is a lot more cards with 3 mana, like 3 colored mana in their cost. Gloomfang Mauler. Nightmares. Swamp Cycling. Back up to Menace. Marshal of Zalfir. We've already gone over that one, so we're going to move on. Xerxes Strubnet. We've already gone over that one, so we're going to move on. Alright, here we go. Trample Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Transform Kinra. Transform spell Spear. Activate only as a sorcery. Trample Ward 2. Prowess. Yeah, cool. Another Holy Frazzle Cannon! Let's go! Yep, another Invasion of New Capenna. Ooh. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Zada Hatred Grinder, copy that spell for each other creature you control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. That was an uncommon. Ooh, Baral and Zari Zev, First Strike Menace. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, you may cast a spell with lesser mana value that shares a card type with it from your hand without paying its mana cost. If you don't, create First Mate Ragavan, a legendary 2/1 red monkey pirate creature token. It gains haste until end of turn. Failed conversion, we've already been over that one. Alright, it's getting spicy up in here, guys. We're pulling rares and shit and things and shit and things and shit and what the fuck is, oh, it's another incubator. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not working out well for me. I don't know why I'm so tired. I didn't even stay up that late. Did I? I feel like I went to bed pretty decently. Another incubator token. Yeah, it's, oh my gosh. So much trash from all the packs I've been opening. Oh yeah, it's the little goofy rabbit. Goofy rabbit guy. The goofy mutant rabbit. Scoured Barrens. No fucking shot, I just did that. Bladed Battle Fan. Artifact equipment. Flash. When Bladed Battle Fan enters the battlefield, attached to target creature you control, that creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Equip 1. So it's alright. There's definitely cooler cards. Miriam Blade, Bane Splitter, Flash when Miriam Bane Splitter enters the battlefield, attached to the target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip 3. Astral Wingspan. Convoke. Enchant creature. When Astral Wingspan enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying. Stoke the Flames. Convoke. Stoke the Flames deals 4 damage to any target. Order of the Mirror. It's a 2/1 knight. Transform for 4 mana. Becomes Order of the Alabaster Hope. Or Host. When Order of the Alabaster Hope becomes blocked by a creature, that creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Invasion of Urgamon. When Invasion of Urgamon enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Then you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Trample. When Struga Cliff Charger enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a land card or battle card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. We've already been over this one, so we're gonna skip that. Um, ooh, mythic, jeez, mythic. Sidiar Jabari of Zelfahir. Eminence. When you attack with one or more knights, if if Sidir Jabari of Zafir is in the command zone or on the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Flying first strike. Whenever Sidar Jabari deals combat damage to a player, return target knight creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's actually kind of cool. I might make a commander. That is supposed to be a commander card. But oh, back to back mythics. Let's go, baby. Grim Grin Corpseborn. When Grim Grin Corpseborn enters the battlefield tapped, and doesn't untap during your untap step. My brain no worky. Sorry, guys. Sacrifice another creature, untap Grim Grin, and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever Grim Grin attacks, Destroy target creature defending player controls, then put a +1/+1 counter on Grimgrin. Is this another? It's a rare! Our last card is a rare! 'Cause I'm assuming. No, wait, no, it's not. Silly me. I thought it was. Invasion of Theros! As a siege enters, choose an opponent's protected. Alright, that's right. Never mind. Silly me. That's just the regular battle siege thing. When Invasion of Theros enters the battlefield, search your library for an aura, god, or demigod card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Afara Ever Sheltering. Afara Ever Sheltering has lifelink and indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments. Whenever another enchantment you control enters the battlefield, draw a card. Under your control, draw a card. I wonder if you could technically make that your commander? Glistening Deluge, we've already been over that, so we're gonna move on. A lot of fun cards, guys! I'll probably just upload this to YouTube, this video. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna upload the other, I opened some packs the other day, so I'm gonna upload those to YouTube as a short. I opened like 3 packs, it wasn't long. Um, it's that dude. What was his name? Zada. I miss Zada. Oh shit! Full Art Mountain? Ooh, with a foil on it? The same as the last mountain we got. Overgrown Pest. When Overgrown Pest enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a land or double-faced card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Mirrodon Avenged. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Draw a card. Etchtoast Doombringer. When Etchtoast Doombringer enters the battlefield, choose one. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Choose target battle. If an opponent protects it, remove 3 defense counters. Otherwise, put 3 defense counters on it. I think I have 1 or 2 of those. Furnace Toast Charger. Haste Mountain Cycling. Buy 5. Any more cards with Elspeth Smite. Elspeth Smite deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Zafarian Lancer. We've already gone over that one. I need to remember that. We've already gone over not Vold Hermit. Shh, give me one. Hold, please. Invasion of Regatha. When Invasion of Regatha enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to target battle or opponent and deals 1 damage to up to 1 target creature. Disciples of Inferno, Prowess. If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature or opponent, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. Oh! Judith, the Scourge Diva. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Judith, the Scourge Diva deals 1 damage to any target. Tribute to the World Tree! Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. I think actually that might be my elf deck list. Too bad, it's going in the Omnath deck first. Ooh, that's pretty. Guardian of Girapur. Her. Anyways, flying. When Guardian of Girapur enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target creature or artifact you control. Return it at the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. That's a rare. I see why. It's a flicker card. And then a card for double-sided cards. We're in the end game now, guys. We're in end game we're in now. Open, says me. much trash. I'm a art card. Okay, well, hold on. Art card. Another full art foil mountain. So many pretty ones. Sunder the Gateway. Choose one. Destroy target non-artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Incubate two. Incubate two. Then transform an incubator token you control. All right. Well, that was interesting. Blighted Burgeoning. Burgeoning? Enchant land. When blighted. Oh, I see. All right. When it enters the battlefield, incubate two. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional one mana of any color. Assimilate Essence. Counter target creature or battle spell unless its controller pays 4. If they do, incubate 2. Mirror Shield Hoplite. Vigilance, whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a backup ability, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. I think I have that one. Fearless Scald. Dwarf Berserker. Backup 1. Double strike. Scorn Blade Berserker. Human Berserker. Backup 1. Sacrifice this creature. Draw a card. We've been over that one. And this one. Rona, Shieldred's Faithful. It's a human wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 1 life. You may cast Riona's Shieldred's Faithful from your graveyard by discarding 2 cards in addition to paying its other cost. Chromho Seed Shark! Let's go! Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. Create an incubator token with X +1/+1 counters. Okay, that's just explaining the thing. That's a rare. That's kind of cool. And then Ven, Vengeant Earth? Target creature or land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with haste in addition to its other types until end of turn. It must be blocked this turn if able. And then a Phyrexian Might. Because, who doesn't love a Phyrexian Mire? Oh, that's Mire. Oh, I'm seeing a really fun looking card coming up. Does it have... Oh, it has 3 mana value, so that's going in Omnath probably. I still need to buy my Omnath. Give me my cards. Give me my, there we go. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to see what it was. What is this? This is Zergo and Ujutari. I think we already pulled this card. Island. Full art too, that's kinda cool. Thunderhead Squadron. Convoke, flying. 3/4. Burning Sun's Fury. Convoke, up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Cut short. Oh, I have cut short. Convoke, destroy target planeswalker that was activated this turn or tapped creature. Disturbing Conversion. Flash, enchant creature. When Disturbing Conversion enters a battlefield, each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets -X -0, where X is the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Joyful Storm Sculptor. When Storm Sculptor enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 blue and red elemental creature tokens. When you cast a spell that has Convoke, Joyful Storm Sculptor deals 1 damage to each opponent and each battle they protect. Romasian Greatsword. Convoke. Equipped creature gets +3/+1 and has trample and equip 2. Harried Artisan. Haste. You can transform it. It becomes Phyrexian Skyflare with flying and haste. That's kind of cool. Invasion of Lorwyn. When Invasion of Lorwyn enters the battlefield, destroy target non-elf creature an opponent controls with power X or less, where X is the number of lands you control. Then it becomes um, Winnowing Forces, which has power and toughness, which are each equal to the number of lands you control. I want to do a black-green elf deck, but someone already picked the one I would do. Oh, rare! Emery, Lurker of the Lot. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. When Emery Lurker of the Lot enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. Choose target artifact in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. Oh, this is on the Iron Man deck. I didn't remember it because of that art. Oh, we might be changing the commander of the elf deck. Actually, no, we aren't. It's not a good elf commander. But Phyrexian Zombie Elf, Glissa, Herald of Predation, rare, incubate. Is that that's 2 rares back to back. What's it? That's 2 rares back to back. Incubate 2. Transform all incubator tokens you control. Phyrexians you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. It's kind of cool. Crag's Master Yeti, Mountain Cycling, back up 2, and Trample. Calamax the Stormsire. Mythic. Ooh, it's a mythic. Whenever you cast your first instant spell each turn, if Calamax the Stormsire is tapped, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Whenever you copy an instant spell, put a 1/1 counter on Calamax. That's kind of cool. Home stretch, baby, home stretch. My stack of cards is getting huge. Huge. Alright, so we got an incubator token at the top. Um, that's kind of a cool card. Archangel Elspeth. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Basic Mountain. Shadow the Source. Convoke. Choose one. Shadow the Source deals 6 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle, or destroy target artifact. So just a little bit of removal. Meeting of the Minds. Convoke. Draw 2 cards. Alright. Cyber Cryptomancer. Flash. Backup. Hexproof. Alright, cool. Wicked Slumber. Convoke. Uh, Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on either of them. Put a stun counter on either of them. I see. So you can put 2 stun counters on one. You can put a stun counter on each of them. That kind of thing. Um, Shivian Branch Burner, Convoke, Flying Haste. All right. We've already been over that one, so we're just gonna move it on. Invasion of Dominaria. When Invasion of Dominaria enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life, draw a card. And then it's just a Flying Vigilance, Seraph, Faith Keeper, Angel on the back. Another Zada! Hedron Grinder. Daxos, blessed by the sun. Daxos' toughness is equal to your devotion to white. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. Ooh, rare! Knight Errant of Eos. Eos? Convoke. When Knight Errant of Eos enters the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creatures that convoked Knight Errant of Eos. Put the revealed cards into your hand, then shuffle. That's kind of cool. We have a Phyrexian token and Seed of Hope. Yep. Seed of Hope. Mill 2 cards. Put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand. You gain 2 life. And then we have a Phyrexian token. Or Incubator Phyrexian token. Oof. Gah. Hmm. Something weird in my throat. Swamp. Vacant Earth. We've already been over that one, so we're going to skip it. Dang it, they let a cat in my room. Target player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield tab, then shuffles, put 2+1/+1 counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature. Cool. That's an instant, common, whatever, whatever. Merciless Repurposing, we've already been over that one. Seal from Existence, we've already been over that one. We've also already been over that one, as well as Winnowing, or as well as Invasion of Lenoran. Zephyr Winder. Flying. Whenever Zephyr Winder deals combat damage to a player, untap up to 1 target creature. That's actually not half bad. Still common though. Ooh, another jury. Yeah, we've technically been already been over this one, so that's kind of cool. Oh shit! Technically already been over this one, but can we take a moment to appreciate that? To appreciate that art. That is some really fine art. I like that art. Also left the Shattered Spire when if another rare. That's what? How many rares is that? Okay, that's 2 rares back to back. Um, 3 legendaries back to back. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on any on an artifact or creature you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. +1. Put that many +1/+1 counters on it are put on it instead. You get an extra +1/+1 counter basically. And then for 2 mana, you can tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on target artifact or creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. That's really cool. Really like that. That's actually really cool. And then, oh, we got a foil. It's Hollow Forger. We've already actually been over that, so we're going to just. And then another incubator token. So for those of you that are at home, chilling, watching this, you should go pick up a bunch of these and open them up and join the fun and jibba dabba dabba. Art card? Or art card? Now let's begin. We're on the like home stretch of these cards. Planes, Converter Beast. We technically, yeah, we have been over this one. At least I'm pretty sure we have. Serpent Blade Assailant. Backup, Death Touch. Another elf. I'm just trying to throw some elves together. Bolusling, we have been over that one. Sigiled Centennial, we've been over. Furnace Reigns. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature until end of turn. It gains haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, create a treasure token. That's actually kind of cool. Oracle of Tragedy. Human Wizard. When Oracle of Tragedy enters the battlefield or dies, choose one, draw a card, then discard a card. Shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard into your library. We've already been over that one. We have not been over this one. Invasion of Pyrulia. Battle, siege, as a siege enters, yada yada. When Invasion of Pyrulia enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land or double-faced card, draw a card. Trample Ward 2. Other transform permanents you control have Trample and Ward 2. That's kind of cool. I'm looking for 3 mana. Ooh, that's kind of, ooh. First strike non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Thalia, Guardian of the Therabin, of Guardian of Thrust. Is that how many? Rare, followed by another rare, Dejuru, Dejuru and has Hazoret. As long as you have one or fewer cards in hand, Dejuru and Hazoret has Vigilance and Haste. Whenever Dejuru and Hazoret attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may exile a legendary creature card from among them, with the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Until end of turn, you may cast the exiled card without playing its mana value. That's really cool. That's probably going in. Ooh! 3 rares back to back is insane. Rankle and Torben. Legendary creature, fairy dwarf, first strike, flying first strike haste. When Rankle and Torben deals combat damage to a player or battle, choose any number. Each player creates a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature. If a source would deal damage to a player or battle this turn, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. Ooh, that's a really cool one. And then just a, yeah, back card. Hey, Scramp Cat. No climbing on my lap while I'm dealing with cool and maybe possibly expensive cards. Yeah, we'll just, okay. Mm. Alright, so we got a token up front. Ugh. Excessively tear it open. Just no need to, but we do it anyways. Art card pretty. Ooh, Island, foil. Angelic Intervention. Target creature or planeswalker you control gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice until end of turn. If it's a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Ichor Shade. Phyrexian Shade. At the beginning of your end step, if an artifact or a creature was put into a graveyard from the battlefield this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Ichor Shade. Phyrexian Censor. I know this card. Phyrexian Censor. Each player can't cast more than one non-Phyrexian spell each turn. Non-Phyrexian creatures enter the battlefield tapped. Furnace Gremlin. Phyrexian Gremlin. Furnace Gremlin gets +1/+0 until end of turn for 2 mana. When Furnace Gremlin dies, incubate X, where X is its power. Oh, I see. Is this the? We have seen that one. Oh, so I opened this on another earlier, like I opened that last night. Or I pulled this. Invasion of Kaldesh. When Invasion of Kaldesh enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Flying, Aetherwing, Golden Scale flagships, powers equal to the number of artifacts you control, crew 1. That's actually really fucking cool. Search your library for up to X battle cards with different names, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle. It's basically 1 mana of each color plus X. That's actually really cool. It's a mythic. That's so cool. Begin the invasion. Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. If you do, draw a card. Um, for 5 mana, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Ooh. Tymerit, chosen from death. Toughness is Timerit's toughness is equal to your devotion to black. Exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. You gain 1 life for each creature card exiled this way. The Argent Etchings. As the saga into oh, this is a mythic, I think. No shot. Is it actually? It is a mythic. Okay. Um, as the saga enter, yeah. So creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain double strike until end of turn. Destroy all other permanents except for artifacts, lands, and Phyrexians. Exile the Argent Etchings and then return it to the battlefield. Yeah. All right. That's cool. And then a foil double card. That's kind of cool. Um, oh yeah, the first mate Ragavan. We needed that token for the other card we had earlier. Um, when Invasion of Asgol enters the battlefield, target player searches or sacrifices a creature or planeswalker and loses 1 life. And then it becomes Ashen Reaper. Menace at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on Ashen Reaper if a permanent was put into a graveyard from the battlefield this turn. It's actually really cool. That's super. Okay, well, don't slide around. I'm gonna need new boxes for these cards. I have so many cards already. Oh, that's a really cool art card. I hope I pull this. I hope I pull this card. What is this? Koga and Yodaro? Alright, I want that specific art. I think I already pulled them, but I want that specific art. That's a really badass fucking art. Full Art Island. Is that Arachnoid adaptation? Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn, untap it. That's kind of cool. Seed of Hope, mill 2 cards. Alright, we've already been over this one, I'm pretty sure. Stoke the Flames, we've already been over. A lot of instants and sorceries this time. Collective Nightmare, Convoke, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. That's like 3 instants and sorceries back to back, but alright. 4, this spell can't be cat. Oh wait, we've already been over this one. We've already been over that one. Already been over that one. Just pulled a foil of it. Okay, well, we're not getting any new cards here. Take it back. A rare legendary bear. Goreclaw, Terror of Terror of Big Sigma. Um, creature spells you cast with power with 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. Whenever Goreclaw, Terror of Sigma attacks each creature you get, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. That's kind of crazy. We've already seen Renata of the Hunt. What is this? This is Invasion of Acavarius. It's a rare. When it enters the battlefield, search your library and graveyard and/or outside the game for an instant or sorcery card you own. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. That's kind of cool. We've already been over this guy. Oh, look, another treasure token. It's a badass treasure. Actually, this is one of my favorite treasure tokens out of like all the tokens for treasures there are. My favorite, hands down, undeniably, is I'll actually grab it here in a moment so I can show it on stream. I paid $50 for that. I mean, I paid $50 for the set. I didn't pay $50 for that specific token. All right, we got. That's a cool app. Okay, well my hand's blocking it. Okay, well you can't see it. That's a cool ass art. That's a cool ass art card if I ever did see one. Tranquil Cove. Unseal the Necropolis. Each player mills 3 cards and you return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Moment of truth. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and one into your graveyard and one on the bottom of your library. Oof. Inspired Charge. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Render inert. Remove up to 5 counters from target permanent. Draw a card. Change the equation. Choose one counter target spell with mana value 2 or less. Counter target red or green spell with mana value 6 or less. Artistic Refusal. Convoke. Choose one or both. Counter target spell. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Were we over Bright Reaper Thallid? Have we gone over him? Yes, we have. This is a uncommon. It's a battle. Invasion of Moag. When Invasion of Moag enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Ward 2. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Oh, oh. That's kind of a cool art. MOT Celebrant of Bounty Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards on top of your library until exile a non-land card that costs less. Cast it without paying. You may cast it without paying its mana cost, but the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in random order. Spells you cast with mana value 6 or greater have Cascade. Cool. Planeswalker, Teferi, Akosa of Zhalfir. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. You get an emblem with knights you control have get +1/+1 or +1/+0 and have ward. Tap X creatures you control. When you do, shuffle target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value X or less into its owner's library. And this comes from Invasion of New Phyrexia. Oh, I see, because they stole Phyrexia, now they're taking it back. Or that's New Campenia. It was New Campenia, and then it's new, and then it became New Phyrexia. Shit, dude, things my brain don't work. When Invasion of New Phyrexia enters the battlefield, create X 2/2 white and blue knight creature tokens with vigilance. That is kind of badass as fuck. That's actually just a cool card. We've already been over Notvold Hermit, but that's a cool foil. And then we have a Phyrexian thing. Is this the last 3 packs of the box, guys? Whoop whoop. Oh, look, I got that card, but big. I got that art, but big. Big art of that. Me like big art of that. Wind scarred crack. Holy shit. Just almost dropping things. Vanquish the weak. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Attracts as fall. Destroy target artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. We've already been over that one. We've already been over that one. And that one. We've not been over this. Invasion of Eldraine. When Invasion of Eldraine enters the battlefield, target opponent discards 2 cards. Stay the fuck in your place. Swear to gosh. Flying at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. If that player has 2 or fewer cards in hand, Prickle Fairies deals 2 damage to them. This is the majoring. Yeah, we've already gone over that one. Another mythic. Elenda and Azor. Flying War 2. Whenever Elenda and Azor attacks, you may pay X mana plus 1 white plus 1 blue plus 1 black. If you do, draw X cards. At the beginning of each end step, you may pay 4 life. If you do, create a number of 1/1 Black Knight creature tokens with lifelink equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. That's badass as fuck. And it's got 3 mana in the cost, so. Oh shit! That's a really fucking cool art. Dude, some of the companions I've gotten like this game, or this pool, these pools. Companion, your starting deck contains only cards with even mana values. If this card is your chosen companion, you may put it into your hand from outside the game for 3 mana as a sorcery. When Garuda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4 cards. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. That's a really fucking cool ass card. That's such a cool ass card. All right, here we go. So we went from mythic to a rare, back to a mythic. Dude, let's fucking go. Legendary creature. Oh, I guess I didn't pull that card earlier. Flying haste. Zergo and RTG have hexproof as long as they enter the battle this turn. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hands. So fucking cool. We got an elemental creature token. And Alabaster. Okay, we've already seen that one. Cool. Second to last pack, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How long have I been? Oh, I've been streaming for about an hour and 55 minutes. Well, I guess I can also sort and just talk and chill. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna set that there, set that there. Ooh, pretty art card. Full art forest. Flywheel racer. Artifact vehicle. Vigilant. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if Flywheel Racer is a creature. Crew 1. Skittering Surveyor. When Skittering Surveyor enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Deathly Derision. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure token. Ichor Drinker. Creature, Phyrexian Vampire. Lifelink. Exile Ichor Drinker from your graveyard. Incubate 2. Activate only as a sorcery. Shivan Branch Burner. We've already seen that one. Joyful Storm Sculptor. We've seen that one. That we haven't seen. What is this? Skyclave Aerialist. Flying. 4 mana. Then you transform it. It becomes Phyrexian Merfolk Scout. Skyclave Invader. Flying, when this creature transforms, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it on the battlefield. If you don't, put it onto the battlefield. Oh, wait. I think we might have seen that already. Doesn't matter. Invasion of Zendikar. Enters the battlefield. When Invasion of Zendikar enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tabs, then shuffle. Vigilance Haste, as long as Awakened Skyclave is on the battlefield, it's a land. Yeah, we've seen this one. Dude, not a lot of new cards. I'm getting kind of scared. Errata Coalition Warlord. Fucking damn it. Another one. And another one. Domain. Whenever Errata Coalition Warlord becomes tap, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. I have, mind you, I have two, I guess I have three now. Three different versions of that one Rada. So, yeah. Fairy Mastermind. Creature. Fairy Rogue. Oh, this is a rare. Flash. Flying. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. Each player draws a card for 4 mana. Kind of cool. Traumatic Revelation. Target player reveals their hand. You may choose a creature or battle card from it. If you do, that player discards that card. If you don't, incubate 3. We might have been over that one already. Johnny's Last Stand enchantment. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice a Johnny's Last Stand. If you do, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. When a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card, you control a planes, create a 4/4 white avatar creature with flying. Oh, is that a Johnny fighting? What's his name? Dude, he was like the main villain for like the longest period of time. Well, not for the longest period. He was like the OG. I sorry, silly me. That just feels dirty. It's a rare, but I'm not. Anyways, what I'm talking about is I was looking at the top card, Heliod, the Warped Eclipse. That's kind of cool. I was looking at the top or the card on the very top, and it's a full art forest. That's kind of cool. Cosmic Hunger. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature, planeswalker, or battle. It was basically just a card that was like, that's a first. It's a saga. First thing it says is destroy all lands. Oh, another Nezumi Informant. Whenever Nezumi Informant enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. It's another wrap. Aki Scrap Chomper. Sacrifice an artifact or land, draw a card. Cool. Storm the Seed Core. Distribute 4+1/+1 counters among up to 4 target creatures you control. Creatures you control gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. It's kind of cool. Kami of Whispered Hopes. Creature, Spirit. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a permanent you control, that many +1/+1 counters are put on that permanent instead. That many +1. Add X mana of any one color where X is Kami of Whispered Hope's power. I see, so you want to put +1/+1 counters on it. Herbology Instructor. When Herbology Instructor enters, you gain 3 life. Transform Herbology Instructor. Activate only as a sorcery. When this creature transforms, target creature and opponent control gets -0/-X until end of turn, where X is Malady Invoker's power. Rickle Fairies. Oh, this is Invasion of Eldraine. We've been over that one. The Fairy's Talent. Enchant Planeswalker. Enchanted Planeswalker has -12. You get an emblem that's with you may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control on any player's turn. Anytime you could cast an instant. Whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on enchanted planeswalker. It's a rare. Rex Smithies, Slumbering Isle. It's also a rare. Legendary creature Kraken. When Rex Smithies, Slumbering Isle enters the battlefield tapped with 5 slumber counters on it. As long as Rex Smithies has a slumber counter on it, it's still a land. When you cast a spell, you may remove a slumber counter from Rex Smithies. Tap it to add um, a blue and a green mana. Oh, that's kind of fucking fire as shit. Oh, that's just badass. I'm pretty sure I already pulled this card. Let's see, flying. Enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. When it dies, exile the top card of your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its. Yes, I did. To the man. Yeah. Yep, I did pull this. That being said, that's a fire ass fucking art, and I don't give a shit if I already pulled it. I'm still appreciating that fire ass fucking art, dude. Fuck. Meaning of mind. Convoke. Draw 2 cards. I already have that. I already pulled that one. And then follow the throne. Is that all of them? Was that the last pack? Woo! We got through it. We did it. Yippee. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, I guess you can't hear me clap. Whoops. Womp womp. Oh well. Um. Alrighty. So now we're gonna close this box back up. So now we're gonna basically go through. Oh yeah. Let me just go through these cards and we're gonna sort them first by comment, like by their value. Thankfully, I already started that like last night with the packs I opened, so we're gonna just keep doing that. Just gonna go through all the cards I got. Oh yeah, we're also just gonna separate the legendary cards just because I do that. Um, yeah, these are all commons. That's an uncommon. 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 Those are both uncommons. That's an uncommon. So yeah, we're just gonna do that real quick. Legendary, uncommon, uncommon. This was an uncommon. It's kind of cool. It's also an uncommon. That was an uncommon. It's a legendary creature. That's an uncommon. That's rare. Um, yeah, there's Koga and Yadara. I still want that cool ass art. That was also rare. That was also rare. And then these are the art cards we got from the pack yesterday. If you want to watch that, that'll probably be a short on my Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, there we go. And then, oh no, one of my cards got bent. One of my art cards got bent. No, that's no bueno. Ah, you hate to see it. Yeah, we're just gonna quickly just fix these art cards. Try and sort. This is also just trying to sort everything and get everything in top shape. Might start a collection of my art cards, like for my art cards. Um, there we go. Might get a binder for them and everything. Separate those. Tidy up those. And those. We got quite a few lands out of this. Pretty happy about that. I mean, I don't really care much about the tokens. Those weren't really. Like, I got couple of tokens, but that's nothing new. Oh, there we go. All right, and then yeah, we're gonna go through this. This was a rare, so it's gonna go with the rare cards. Let's move. You can move the art cards back over here. The rare cards here. Common can go there. Well, you guys can't even really see what I'm doing. That's a legendary, so we're just gonna put that with the. Hold up, you go back over there. We're just gonna put that with the legendary creatures. It's also a legendary. That's just a rare. That's a really cool. I do really like the talents. Uncommon, 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 uncommon. That's common. Is that? That's a rare. So I can go with the rares. Common and common. Common, rare. Oh no, that's put that in the wrong spot. Legendary creature. Can't believe I got another fucking Rada. Dude. It's an uncommon. Uncommon, uncommon. Common, common, common. Legendary creature. Legendary creature. Legendary creature. Damn it, no! Get back here, you legendary creature. Yeah, after this, I'll probably go through the legendary creatures and then all the other cards and see uncommon, uncommon, common, uncommon, uncommon, okay, so those go there. Yeah, and then I guess I need a mythic pile for my mythics that aren't legendary creatures. Um, that's a legendary creature. I actually need to look that up. If cause is the back of this a legendary creature? It's a legendary planeswalker. That is just really badass as fuck though. Um, that's uncommon. Those are commons. That's a rare. Cause I was thinking about that. I was like thinking about if a creature is a if it's battle on one side but it's a legendary creature on the other side, is it still like can you still have it as your commander? Is what I was wondering. My in the back of my head. Um, so that's a common. That's uncommon, 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 common, common. Okay. So there's that. That's uncommon. That's mythic. Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize because I saw the front of this. I was like, oh, it's this. That's a really fucking crazy ass card. That's insane. I didn't realize it's the fucking Elish Nord. It's the fucking crazy ass Elish Nord. Dude, I didn't even realize that's what that was. I was like, oh, that's cool. I was about to put it in the fucking mythic pile, and then and then I dropped it or something, and it's the LS. Oh my gosh, that's even cooler, dude. That's actually super. Oh my gosh, now I'm even giddy. I'm even more giddy. Get common, uncommon. What the fuck just happened? No idea. My brain is mush. I got a mushy brain. Common, common, common. We got a rare fucking Daxos. I fucking hate that. So there's a little story behind this. I have a cleric deck. Daxos was in said cleric deck. Um, I kept forgetting he wasn't a cleric, and so every time I would be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull Daxos out of my graveyard. I couldn't, so I would just sit there pissed because I tried to pull out a card that I can't pull out. That sounds weird. But basically, so like it would just be every time I saw him, it was like great. But if he dies, I can't do jack shit. And also, he's great for defending, but he's like because he has like he cares about your devotion to white. It's a white black deck, so like you know it's kind of good. But the other thing is like he cares like he cares about that, but then also he just like I don't want to defend with him because then he just dies and I can't do shit with him. And so it's like yeah, my best defender's gone now. It's like well that was fucking waste of everyone's time. Oh, it's the Phyrexian Shark rare that I got. This is actually I really do like this set. If I ever do the box thing again, I'll probably pick this box again. You know what? This is actually I think my favorite set. Like not including some of the other sets that are a Hollow Rare is super cool actually. I didn't even think about that. Like that is just a really cool card. But like if I ever do another Tribute to the World Tree, there's Judas. If I ever do like another box like this, like I did this, I do really want to do I want to do Mars with Machines. This might be my favorite set, not including the Universes Beyond. Um, common, uncommon. Is this a? We're gonna put this with the legendary creatures just for now, dude. The amount of I like the literally when I pulled two mythics back to back, I was like, oh. Yeah, no, the amount of legendary creatures I've gotten out of this set are kind of cool. I do really like that. Really, really like that. Really, really like that. Might build a battle deck just because I have a shit ton of battles. And then I can always go and sell my my commons to a local game store. Uh-oh, some cards are backwards. Why are you Oh, you're a legendary creature. Why are you three backwards? You're a common enchantment. You are a rare legendary creature. You are a uncommon. No, stop! I dropped my holy frazzle cannon. Shit, fuck! I dropped it again. How does this keep happening to me? You are a common. You are a rare. You don't have a legendary. No, you don't. So you will go with the rares. Surprisingly enough, I think there might be more uncommons than commons. It's Ali! It's Ali! Oh my gosh, my boy, it's Ali! Oh yeah, and then Lily's talent is super cool too. I really like that. Just the -8 on any planeswalker, or give any planeswalker a -8 ability. This is fun. This was fun. I actually really love just sitting down, opening packs. Um, so let's, and then we're gonna go back through. Don't worry, we're gonna go back through and actually hold up. Let me move this box out of the way so that way you guys can see me sitting there organizing my cards. We can move the lands out of the way. I'm not organizing those anymore. There aren't any more lands for me to organize. We can move these back here. Um, move those upwards. Move those up there. Get out of here, use. Art cards can be moved over there. We'll move that there. You should be able to see everything I'm doing now. Um, there you go. Those are both legendary creatures. We're just gonna set those there. How many people I still got watching me? Kind of out of curiosity. 3. Oh, yeah, the cards are upside down. Yeah, my bad. The pulls are going pretty well. I pulled a couple of mythics and so sorry. I'm watching through OBS because the lag I find is kind of iffy. Yeah, here, let me because I'm not actually just I've already gone through all the cards myself. So, sorry about that. Tired. It's been a long day. You move. You move. Cards are turned around for you all to enjoy and see and zoom in and is that better? All right. Shoot, shoot, things are being weird. Things are weirding. Stop that. My phone. Stop phone. Bad phone. Yay. Mythic. Where was my mythic pile? Oh, that's where it was. Um, yeah, the mythic pile just so happens to be off screen. Actually, wait, there's room right here. Yeah, there we go. Now my mythic pile can be seen. Uncommon. Which one's the uncommon? That one was. Okay. Commons. Forgive me, it's been a long day. Shoot, dude. Dropping cards. Common. I swear to goodness, if I drop one more card, I'm going to eat a card. Probably the minigame one, because I don't want to actually eat a card. Did I seriously pull 3 rares back to back? Cool. Good for me. Oh yeah, let me turn those upside down for you. There you go. I don't even know if they're still watching. I hope they are. I hope that my insolence and my lack of awarity did not push them away from my stream. Common. But the pulls, yeah, the pulls went well. I'm out of cards to pull, which is unfortunate. So now I'm just going through, sorting them. And then we're gonna start working on uncommon. Rare. Where did my rares go? Oh yeah, there's my pile of rares. Legendary creatures. Then we're gonna go through. We're gonna basically start work. I have so the whole thing about this was me and my friends were doing a like a booster box battle thing. Get out of here, you hair. And we can only use these cards. Which I guess this is also a proof of I did pull these cards from from this box. So no one could be like, "Oh, you didn't actually pull those cards." I'm like, "Yeah, I did. You can watch my stream where I sat there and I went through and I said every single card I pulled. Well, maybe not every. Oh yeah, forgot I pulled that too. There's a lot of fun pulls in this one. But yeah, this is basically like a proof of purchase, proof of yes, I did. So go suck a lemon or something and hop off of my label. Um, t- uh, t- I guess you can't tell. I'm tired as hell. How long can I get through this without passing out? Dude, I got a lot of legendary creatures from this. Not all of them are good, but a lot of them are cool looking. Let me check out. We're having fun, so much fun. Oh, so much fun. Sorting through my comments. Oh, look, there's 3 rares back to. Did I really pull 3 rares back to back? Crazy. I do just be doing shit like that, don't I? The mythic Ragavan pool was insane. Oh yeah, and then I also pulled Jinkataxis. Oh, that's so cool. The mythic Jinkataxis. Then you also got a mythic right there. Music to my ears. I do. I do. I do. I do. I wonder if I could just. Ah, it's too. It's way too far. Way too far gone now. I'll probably do that later. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Cool. It's a good thing that these are the last few cards. And we're done. Sweet. So, we're gonna go through. We're gonna basically go. Well, let's go through our mythics first and see what we're gonna use, what we can use from there. we're going to take Begin the Invasion from our Mythics for the Omnath deck. Now let's go through our legendary creatures, see what we got from there. We're not taking Ray of. We're not taking Marchesa. We're not taking her. We are taking Furha. The reason I'm taking certain cards and not other cards, this is going to be our stack of, oh wait, what? Oh, whoops. This is going to be our stack of cards that we're going to use. Alright, let's just move that out of the way. These are our mythics. These were our mythics Gwent. So this is going to be the stack of cards that I'm taking and putting in the Omnath deck. We can take that. And then I'll go back through and decide, hey, do I really want that, or do I really not want that, or should I add that even though it doesn't necessarily fit the criteria? But as you can see, I'm being very methodical, and there is a pattern to what I am doing. The reason for that is because Omnath has a line where it says if it has 3 colored mana of and its cost, you can basically, like, I don't remember. I'd have to pull it up. Shit, damn it, not again. But basically, it's like he cares about cards having 3 mana of any color in their cost. So like a lot of these cards that I'm pulling out, setting down. Now I'm pulling out just basically every card. I'll go back through because I'm sure there's some duplicates in there. All right, cool. For instance, I can already tell these 2 are probably duplicates. Hey, look at that, I called it. We're definitely picking the cool ass art, not the regular ass art. All right, cool. Now that that's all sorted out, we've gone through those cards. Let's go through. Next thing in would be next thing down from our legendaries would be, or from legendaries and mythics would be rares. We're gonna go through something like that, something like that. Tribute to the World Tree. That's a good one. All right, not too much of my rares. All right. All right, for our uncommons, we're just gonna go back through. If it doesn't have 3 mana, we're not 3 mana of like 3 colored mana and its cost, we're not gonna worry about it. I might go back through later and see if any of them are good, but there's certain things we're putting first. And the other thing is, like, I have to use these cards. So I might have to go back anyways just because, like, I don't have enough cards for certain, like, to meet my 100 card requirements, things like that. But we're just trying to basically flesh out this deck first. How did you not get in there? I just completely skipped right by you, didn't I? Huh. Well, anyways, there's that. Might just also throw in some battles. Like I need to throw in at least some battles to justify some of the one of the cards I put in there. We might just throw in every single battle I have. Well, maybe not every. Some of them are just not good. All right, not a lot of cards from that. In fact, there weren't any that I saw that I was like, yeah, let's put that in. Hopefully the comments will do better. I don't have any faith that they will, but we can hope. Let's actually move the rares down, put the comments here. Set the comments right there. All right. All right. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah, we are just gonna throw in some battles, just to throw in some battles. Let's go back through and see what's what. So we'll add in this battle. I don't know how often we'll be casting. Well, we'll be casting. We'll throw in this battle as well, just because that's another legendary creature. We'll throw in Elish Norn, because why the hell not? Uh, oh, just Atali in general. I don't know why I wouldn't throw in Atali. I can throw in her. It's either that or I switch my commander, which also isn't a half bad idea. I do have some really cool cards in here that I wouldn't mind making commander decks around. Hmm. I definitely want that because we're gonna have a lot of more expensive cards in our deck. I don't want anything that mentions devotion, just on account of. I gotta be very, very, very cautious. Or not cautious, but I gotta be very attentive to how I'm doing this. All right. The other thing I could do is maybe build like a soldier deck, maybe. All right, let's see what all I've got here. Like just with these alone. Let's see how many cards I got, and then we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25. Then let's say I add in all of the lands, because let's be honest, that's exactly what I plan on doing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, why did I stick the lands on top? That was stupid of me. Oh wait, no, I can't add. Whoopsies. I need to redo that math because, yeah, there's like a snap ton of repeats of Bloodfell Caves. So we'll just do that one belt Bloodfell Caves. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those unit cards. and two of those cards, and then I'm going to swap out my Windscarred Crag. My brain, guys, is working full time trying to figure out how I'm doing all of this, but it's working, and that's the most important part. All right, cool. So there's the lands that I can use. Hmm. There should be more lands. I have no idea where they are. Like, I don't know where the heck my basic lands went. Oh, they're right there. So then, yeah, there's even more lands we can use. Not enough swamps. It's a good thing I can add swamps. Like, basic lands, we can add as many as we want or whatever. Shoot. All right, well, let's think. Um, I'm just pulling up my other cards because I have some legendaries in here that I should be able to use. Oh, that's the other thing is you can use legendaries from the same set. So I couldn't use that or that or that or that, that. So I could technically use Obosh as well. Um, yeah, let's throw in Obosh as well. Let's see, what else is there I can do? I really don't know. So I can either stick with what's his name? Stick with Omnath as my commander, and then I have access to every card I pull. Or to one of every card I pulled. Or I could switch it for one of the legendary cards I've pulled from this set, or yeah, I guess. And then go from and then basically build a deck around them. I still want to do an Omnath Locus of All deck though. Hmm. This is a toughie. It's a toughie with my Buffy. Um, well, let's think about this. as I think. I guess let me go through the. Well, let me go back through and see what cards I have that I could. Okay, hold up, fix those. Let me go back through and see what cards I can use as my commander. Yep, there we go. Set that back with the mythics. Set that right there. I don't really feel like building an Obosh deck. I plan on building a deck with Obosh as a companion. I think I might have already just decided what I want to do. Yeah, not that, but that is kind of cool. Um, so we're gonna set battles there. That's a really. I'm still so proud. I got the Elish Norn. I'm so happy. How much did she go for? Not that I'd ever sell her. Oh, whoopsies. That's a rare. That goes over there. That's not a creature. It's also a rare. That's also a rare. Those aren't commanders or legendaries that I can make commanders out of. Yeah, hold up. I wanted to do a soldier or a knight. That's a knight. Oh. Mm. We'll keep looking. We'll keep shopping. I wanted to do a knight. Well, it's a knight. Knights or soldiers. Wanted to do those kinds of decks for a while. Ooh, hold up. We might be onto something actually. So what do we got? Black, white, blue. So let's think about it like this. So if we do black, white, blue. All right. So then let me put down all the green, red cards. We can do. Yeah. So let's put down all the green, red cards. That gives me that as well. That as well. It's red, and that's green. That's red. That's green. That's black, white, and that's white, blue. Did I already put him? I did already put him. So that's black, white. These are just, and that's blue. These are just me going through. Okay, well that can't go in. These are just me going basically in and seeing like, hey, what can I put in this? So if we do black, white, blue, um, Get out of here. Um, that's white. That's blue. That's red. Heyo, that's blue and white. And I'm starting to realize that you guys can't see any of this, but that doesn't matter. There's nothing to see here. That's green. That's black white. That's white. That's black red. I already have one of those in my deck. Um, the all three of all of those can go in there. All right. Can't use any of those. Can use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. Can use that. Alrighty. We're cooking up something here. We're cooking something up here. What? I have no idea. But something's getting cooked up. We can pull that out. Alright. So if I do Zadar Jabari of Zavihil, I can do black, white, blue, and then we can go through and we can. Yeah, there we go. So let's do those three for sure. Those three legendaries for sure. Because those are all knights, I believe. Human monk, cat nightmare, achievement soldier, human wizard, human advisor. Dropping cards! Dropping cards! How much are. So that's four, that's six, that's four. We could even do Gyruda. Let's put that as a sidebar. Put that there. Throw him in just because, like, that'd be cool. Throw this in there just to fuck with people. Alrighty. And then we're gonna go through the rest of my deck. Or not the rest of my deck, the rest of my cards. This time looking for knights. So we're actually gonna grab that. because that cares about creature type, sharing creature types. And since this is a knight um, tribal deck, we're gonna want that. We're gonna want to grab. We're gonna throw Garuda into the deck rather than as a companion. We're gonna throw Zephyrin Lancer. This creates a knight, and it gives creatures +1/+1. So we're gonna want that battle. Hmm. We're gonna want Marshal of Zephyr. Already grabbed Zephyr Lancer. Um, can't grab that anyways. Can't grab that anyways. We're gonna want Norn's Inquisitor. We'll grab Invasion of Ren just because. Um, oh yeah, we're definitely grabbing Invasion of Xerxes or Zerix. Already grabbed that, so that's fine. That's can't grab that anyways. Can't grab that anyways. Grab Tiller of Flesh. Do we want Sculpted Perfection? Well, we'll set that aside. Halo Forger, no, because we're not really worrying about. We'll set that aside as well, because I do like the idea of shuffling stuff back in. Phyrexian Sensor will sit on the sideline just because I like the idea of fucking over, or screwing over, excuse my language, people by not letting them cast like a lot of creatures or their creatures entering tapped, which sounds cool. Mm, we'll grab Surge of Salvation just because it's a cheap instant that I can protect my knights with. It's an Angel Soldier. Shoot, dang, whoops. I don't think I'll grab. We'll set it aside just because I don't know if I'll need it. I don't know how many cards I'll have that can actually go in here. We'll also grab Invasion of Amonkhet because I can get like a copy of one of my creatures or stuff like that. We'll grab Xerxes Strobe Knight. We'll set Astral Wingspan to the side. Glittering Deluge. That's a soldier, and it's not even in the right colors. I already grabbed this, didn't I? No, not. It's human artificer. That becomes a Phyrexian artificer. Yeah, that's great and all. I can't even get it anyways, so it's fine. Wicked Slumber, instant convoke, tab up to two target creature plus. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know what that is. I don't really think I need that. We'll grab Seal from Existence. And I guess Merciless Repurposing. Grab a couple of counter spells. Hmm. I don't know. Oh, I missed over another legendary creature because it was a battle as well. I guess I'll throw in that battle. Alright, those were all of the uncommon cards I went through. So now we're just looking for, I think it was like, what, knights? Yeah, knights. Grab that. Order of the Mirror goes in for sure. Thunderhead Squadron goes in. Oh boy, these are. I don't see why we wouldn't add in Zephyr Winder. Maybe besides the fact that like there might be better cards to add? Question mark. Already added Order of the Mirror. Inspired Charge. Moment of Truth. All right. Let's see. I guess we'll add Meeting of the Minds just so I have some card draw. Night of the New Coalition. Reigning Champion of Protocol Knight. Yeah, we'll also throw in, what was this? Let's see. We'll throw in Negate just so I have some more counter spells. I personally don't like playing counter spells, but I'm not going to get a whole lot of other removal. Sigiled Centennial. We'll throw in Stasis Field. Sworn Cavalier. Go back there and swap up my Preening Champion for that one. There's the comments. Did I already go through these cards? Let's see. Nope, because there's a knight. We're also gonna grab Liliana's talent. There should be the other talent. Where is that? Yeah, Tefari's talent. And then we're also gonna grab Tefari. What the fuck is Tefari? We're gonna grab this Tefari. And that should probably be... fuck it. We'll grab these battles too. They seem fun. And then I guess we go pick out our... So we need plains, islands, plains and swamps, another island, more plains, plain, swamp, swamp, Tranquil Cove, Scoured Barrens. Yeah, there we go. Um, so then we got some of those lands. Should have some more on my deck. Let's see. What else? What else have we got? What else? What else can we do? What other goofies can we make? Or is that it? Is that all we really need? Well, besides more lands and shit. All right. So let's look at the... Let's observe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 43 cards, and these are all just random cards I grabbed. Swap up my painting champion. 49. So I said 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. 67, and then what's the deer be our commander? All right, so I need more cards. Oh wait, 68, I guess. So we have 68 cards. Hmm. All right, 69 more cards. Let me see what else I can throw in here. 68. We're at 68 right now. We can throw in Ignorunize. We can grab Grim Grin. We can grab Thalia and Loros. We can grab Tygam. We can grab Elishnorn. We'll grab fur, huh? Mm, I don't know. Torn. So I guess I'll work on it, figure out what decks I'm gonna do what with, or figure out how I'm gonna do this deck. I'll ask some clarifying questions about how we're doing it. But so far, I've got about a stack of cards this big that I'm thinking, oh yeah, that might work. I if I can do Omnath, I would rather do Omnath than whoever I have with Imminence. But yeah, so there's that. All in all, this was actually really fun. Pack opening. Really liked it. The pulling, I definitely enjoyed pulling some of those mythics. Those were really fun. Um, some of the legendary creatures and the art was really cool. March in the Scenes was one of my favorite sets. Because I always liked I liked Phyrexians when they came, like when I first. That's like around the time when I got back into Magic was I think like right around the precipice of like the Phyrexian art or the Phyrexian again art. Like I got back in like right around Brothers War, stuff like that. Yeah, this was pretty cool. All right. I have no idea of anything else to say or do or anything like that, so I'm probably just in the stream. It's been fun. It's been cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched, thanks for watching after the fact. If you watched after the fact, see ya. Bye bye.